about a little bit over 50 miles. It was just over 50 miles, it was about 6 days. One of the cool things about this is the patrol method stood out. We forgot to elect a crew leader. We never had the need for one. Whenever we needed a decision, we'd sit there, we'd talk about it, we'd go over, look at the map, kind of what are our options, what do we think is the best way, and we'd all come to an agreement and we'd work towards that common goal to get it done as soon as possible with as little effort among the members. And I remember that being one of the really special things about that is just, we had at one point, the trail went kind of around a knoll and it was kind of out of the way, and we were up on top and we could see the trail below us. It wasn't all that far away, it's just there wasn't a trail there. But there was a part of the glacier left. So we were thinking, we've got our nice packs with pack covers on it, and they seem to slide pretty well in the snow. So the group I was with, we all decided to hop on our packs and ride down the glacier down to the trail below, which cut, I think, about half a mile off our... And I remember there was another scout group coming up the trail that saw us doing this, and then by the time they got to where we were already at the bottom and out of range. So they come hiking up the trail, and the adults are a little bit behind us, taking their time, I guess, taking a lot of pictures, kind of enjoying the sights. And one of the adults from us starts complaining about who is your patrol leader and all this stuff. And, do you know what they were doing and all this stuff? And, at that point, we kind of realized we don't have a patrol leader. And it's just, that was one of my favorite memories from there. As well as, we were hiking on the Pacific Crest Trail. And on this, we were literally on the crest of the mountain. You'd have this 1.5 to 2 foot trail, and then off to one side you'd have the side of the mountain dropping down for hundreds of feet. You'd get to another point, and then you'd have on both sides, you'd have no trail, just drops. So we were walking across the top of the mountains here. I remember being able to look out in hundreds of miles. It wasn't for the cloud cover and 200 feet below, so we probably saw the ocean and stuff. But I remember seeing, at one point, we came up over a ridge and there was Mount Rainier in front of us. And I remember this layer of clouds was all over the island. I took a whole bunch of pictures of that, and it's just one of my probably favorite pictures that I've ever seen. It's just, so that's another quick shot there. Now I hope, I'm kind of sorry to see that my scouting experience as a scout is no longer able to be part of it. I had a lot of fun with a lot of the stuff. And, I'm hoping that I'm able to continue as an adult and be able to share with some of the younger scouts here. Be able to continue, help out, share the experiences I've had, share the wisdom. Like it seems like everybody really likes bacon, especially the younger scouts. It's probably, when you're sitting there planning meals, it's probably the first thing that comes up for breakfast. Let's have bacon. Sure, that sounds great, but waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, nobody really feels like cooking. So then by the time about 8 o'clock rolls around, you finally have stuff cooked. As soon as you're done eating, everybody disappears. So nobody's at the cleanup. So I've learned quick and simple is the best way to get your breakfast done. Allows you to go hang out with stuff, laugh at people as they're sitting there cleaning up the grease in their pants that never comes off. Things like, so I hope in the future I'll be able to help lead the scouts, go on hiking and canoeing and other trips with them, and share the experience with that team. Another thing, through a lot of my scouting experience, there's been one adult I know has been there a lot for me. She went to Belmont with me, and she was one of the two adult leaders, or one of the 3 adult leaders that went with us there, and or she went on this on the 50-mile trek I was talking about. And, if you ever had anything first aid related, she's definitely the person to go to. I remember the Court of Honor Scout made comment. There's about 60 different band-aids or something she had to solve things. So And I remember just, she was been there a lot for me, so hand it all. When I went down to the scout shop and got all the other pins, they give you a third pin. They give you the one for your mom and your dad. They also give you a mentor pin. And it was really hard for me to such a huge troop. There are so many people, adults that are helping. And I remember just a lot of the trips she's been there. And stuff. So I have this mentor pin to give you. So. Thank you. In addition to that, I'd like to thank all you guys for coming. You see so many of you guys here. There's a lot of family members. I've got some coming down from Bellingham and other places down here. And so just thank you all for coming. At this point, off to Zach.